Mumbai ka Raja vapas aa gaya. Mumbai are back. I feel like we keep on saying this after every victory, but back, we're not just talking about back in the league, we're talking about back into proper contention, into taking this trophy. Look, you've had your regulars there at the top, people who have never won the trophy before. They've been swapping out spots at the top, number 2 here, number 3 here. Mumbai, they've been hovering in the mid-table, sometimes even at the bottom. But look, you cannot win this tournament in 4 weeks, but you can most certainly damn well lose it. Join me as I give you my review of the El Clasico Part 2 of MI versus CSK. First of all, yesterday it was Vaibhav Suryavanshi, today it is young Eish. 14 years old, 17 years old, what the hell is this? IPL high school. Unbelievable how these young kids are just coming through and they're showing everybody else who's been playing this tournament for years, that's how you do it. Well, there was Surya Kumar Yadav and Rohit, but we'll get to that. Then the wickets kind of fell. Look, that MI bowling attack is just, it's probably the best in the tournament. So you can understand, but the power play issues for CSK just keep coming. I think they've got the lowest 6 count in the power play out of everyone in the whole tournament. A great fight back by Dubé and Jadeja, but in hindsight, you look at that partnership, it gave them an opportunity, it got them back in the game, it gave the bowlers, who's supposed to be a really great spinning attack, bowling attack, it gave them something to defend, but it wasn't enough. And so perhaps now you wonder, was that not just a bit too slow from CSK? I really hoped that baby AB, young Brevis, was going to be in today. I know he travelled far, but CSK's bottom of the table, you throw the lad in as soon as you can, I think. So I really wanted to see him there. Of course, others did not agree with me. How old are you? Are you 2 years old? Do you not know who Faf du Plessis is? I've got a hint for you. He's still playing in the tournament. Okay, Morkel? Ring a bell, maybe? You don't know who Imran Tahir is? When that guy does a celebration in India, I can hear it all the way there, here, in South Africa. I can hear it. I feel sorry for you that you do not know who those legends are. And just so by the way, they all wore yellow at pretty dominant times for CSK, so... okay, right. Rohit Sharma, Surya Kumar Yadav, I've been saying this for years, and tonight he just proved it again. He's the best sweeper in the game. Okay, it doesn't really matter where you bowl to him, whether it's against the turn or with the turn. He just gets into the most angelic, most amazing positions. And he, guys, when he sweeps the ball, it's just one of the most attractive things I've seen ever in my life in cricket. It's just absolutely unreal. I thought Mitch Santner was amazing. Okay, he's such an underrated bowler. I think it's very difficult for international bowlers from outside of India to come to India and, dominate and do well. And I thought tonight there wasn't that much turn on offer, and that's kind of something that he's really good at. I think of Keshav Maharaj as another one where they're not very used to bowling on tracks that offer like that much turn. So they've got all of these tricks, they vary their pace, they vary how much they flight the ball. And Mitch Santner tonight, big part of the victory for MI has to go to Mitch, because I thought he was just amazing. Bumrah, again, the guy just came back from injury. He's a freak, he's an alien. How the hell do you get your rhythm back so damn fast? Mumbai, I said it last time, when they play like this, okay, it is worrying signs for other teams, because every match now we've got Hitman back. Rickleton's played a couple of great innings as well. Surya Kumar Yadav tonight was just in absolute top form. That's how we remember him when Mumbai was prime. So I don't know, that's just absolutely threatening signs. They chased it down in under 16 overs. It was, at the end of the day, it was a demolished job from the MI team, the men from Mumbai. And as for CSK, I don't know, they also missed a review in the beginning. I just feel like I'm going to leave you with this question, and I think Mark Boucher said the other day, you don't come into a tournament, the IPL, and say, you know what, okay, we're going to build this team and we're going to try and win it in 3 years' time. That's why you have an auction. That's why you have 120 crore, okay, to buy players and to buy the right players. But is it time now for CSK to start thinking, you know what, all right, let's give these young kids a chance. Let's see if we can build a good team for next year. They do it in football all the time. I don't know, what is your opinion on that? CSK, they aren't out it completely, but they're certainly outmatched in all the stats by all the other teams. They're not just 10th place in the log, they're 10th place in many of the statistics so far this tournament. So a tough road ahead for CSK, but MI are very much and very well on the up.